What's up, Bugatti fans? This is Jimmy. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my Bugatti Divo collection, but this time in all the different scales. As we all know, these car models that we collect, they come in a variety of different sizes. I do have every single scale except for the 1:1. Maybe one day I will be able to afford a actual Bugatti Divo, but for now, this is going to be the 1/18 scale Bugatti Divo from Maisto. At least that's what it says on the box. But of course, anybody that has this model knows that it's printed Barago down at the bottom. I picked this one up at Costco, but you can get this at like Sam's Club or any of those big box stores. And this is going to be the press color gray with the blue. It does come in a variety of different colors, and I do have every single color of this model. So that's going to be a dedicated video, and so definitely hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss that one. But for now, this is going to be the 1/18 scale. What the packaging looks like, this is what it looks like here. It does come in a variety of different packagings as well. If I go ahead and move down to the next scale, anybody can guess what it is. It's going to be the 1/24th scale. So it's slightly smaller than the 1/18 scale. This is also made by Maisto. And I do have a special scale as well, guys, that I will show you at the very end. So definitely stick around and don't miss that. But this one here does also come in a white color. And I also have another one of these that is from Asia. It's also made by Maisto. But that one, that version particularly, does have a side window right here. The wheels are silver and they do actually turn too. So that's a very, very cool version. But I believe this is the version that you get when you're in the States. You can see again, it's slightly smaller than the 1/18 scale. I'll go ahead and share with you guys what the box looks like right here. Let's go ahead and move on. The next one is a more kind of obscure scale, and that is the 1/32 scale. I don't know of any of those bigger brands that sell 1/32 scale, more of just kind of these off brands that make these 1/32 scale. They're really cool though. This one is kind of funky though because it does have music that can play at the bottom, which is kind of corny, and the lights do light up, which is kind of cool. But this one here is also a pullback car. So that's pretty neat. If I put it side by side with the 1/24, you can see it's slightly smaller. Brand wise, again, like I said, it's kind of like these off brands, so I'm not exactly sure what the brand is. When I bought it, it didn't even come with a box. Just to add on to the weirdness of 1/32 scale, I do have another one. This one is also marketed as a 1/32 scale, but if you take a look at it, just take a look at that front there. Anybody that knows anything about a Divo knows that's not a Divo. It looks like a Divo, but everything is kind of off about it. This one here is a lot better. You can see the difference in the look. See the proportions, the look, just everything. It just looks, you know, pretty off. Even though they're both 1/32 scale as advertised, this left one here is slightly longer than the right one. And so even though they're both 1/32 scale, this one's slightly off, it's still a slightly different size. So I'll just go ahead and put it right here, and I'll put this other 1/32 right here. And this one here, it also is a pullback. It plays music and the headlights light up if I were to add a battery into it. The scale that is below a 1/32 scale, can anybody guess? This is not a very popular scale, but it is starting to become more mainstream. The 1/43 scale. So 1/43, Hot Wheels just started to release some of their cars in the 1/43 scale. I have the Countach. The only reason why I got that one, even though I don't really collect Lamborghinis, is because it was the very first 1/43 scale that Hot Wheels made. So I just had to pick up the very, very first one. But this one here is the Divo 1/43 scale, made by Rastar. Not very popular die-cast / model car, more popular with RC cars. I do have other Rastar cars that are bigger than the 1/18, but those ones are RC cars. It comes in a 1/12, a 1/14, and a 1/16. I can show you guys that one in the future. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see them, but those ones are particularly RC cars, not really just these display model cars here. But this 1/43 scale, made by Rastar, the wheels are plastic, it's not a pullback, so it's mainly just for play and for display. So this is the brand. Again, like I said, Rastar, not a very popular brand, more popular in the RC community. And anybody know what's even smaller than the 143 scale? That will be the ever popular 1/64th scale. This is the Hot Wheels scale, the little cars that we all know and love. This one, though, is particularly made by Mini GT. This is, out of all of the 1/64th scale, the Mini GT one is my favorite. I'll go ahead and place that there. And now we can see all the different scales. What would be even smaller than the 1/64? Technically, the one that's next to this one would be the 1/87th scale. I've never seen any other car manufacturer make a Bugatti Divo in the 1/87th scale. Anybody that has seen it, please let me know down in the comments so that I can pick it up. Honestly, I don't think any other company will make a 1/87th scale. The only one I've ever seen is a EB110 in a 1/87th scale. So if they ever make a 1/87th scale Divo, I would pick that up in a heartbeat. But the next one would be the one made by Micro Machines. Yeah, Micro Machines actually made a really itty bitty baby tiny Bugatti Divo. And this is so small, and we all know Micro Machines. They have their little, proportions, their design changes to it. So it doesn't quite look accurate, but I still love it. Still love that they have this partnership with Bugatti. This is the packaging that it comes in, but it does also come in a variety of other packages with other cars. I do plan on making a dedicated video sharing with you my Micro Machines Bugatti collection. So again, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, really helps out the channel and so that you don't miss any future videos. So this is going to be my Bugatti Divo collection in all sort of scales, 18, 24, 32, 32, 43, 64, and this one here is actually, I think I looked it up, it was a 1 to 148 to 160. I couldn't exactly nail down if it was 148 or 160, but it's one of those. So like I said earlier in the video, I do have a special scale. So I'll go ahead and move these over. And the special one that I'm about to show you guys will slot right in between the 143 and the 132. And this is going to be one of the more recent ones that I picked up. This is the KinSmart 138 scale. So this here is really nice. I love that KinSmart made a Bugatti Divo. They were starting to make more Bugattis. Yes, this is the brand that you see at, Rite Aid, CVS, a bunch of supermarkets. They're just on those racks. It does come in 4 different colors. This one here is the blue color. And unfortunately, it doesn't come in the regular press gray and blue color, but that is okay. One day, hopefully, KinSmart, if you're watching, please come out with the press gray color. But that one here, you can see that it's slightly smaller than the 132 and slightly bigger than the 143. So that is it, guys. That is my Bugatti Divo collection in all different scales. Like I said, again, I do have larger scales than this one, but they are RC cars. So let me know down in the comments. I don't plan on making a video on those, but if you guys want to see it, I'll make a video on that in the future. Definitely help me out by hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing to the channel. I do plan on making more videos of my Bugatti Divo collection. And just to wrap it up, I just want to say the reason why I only collect Bugatti Divos is because collecting can get out of hand, I think, as we all know. And cars, there's just so many different brands and so many different cool cars that I've just decided that I'm only going to collect Bugattis. And particularly, my favorite car out of all the Bugattis is the Bugatti Divo. All right, guys, my name is Jimmy, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you in the next one. Peace.